on, everyone? Little video here I'm gonna make doing the first oil change on my Type R. I've had it for about a year now. It has 7,300 miles. No crazy driving, some spirited stuff on the highway, nothing too crazy. Car's been great. I have a couple of complaints, nothing too crazy, but I'll be doing another video on that too. As for this video, I'm gonna go step by step on how to do the oil change. This is my first time doing it. I don't know what I'm gonna get into, but let's get started. Engine bay is a little dirty. It's pretty clean. I mean, has a lot of 7,300 miles. And I'm gonna be using the Castrol synthetic 0W20 with the OEM filter and a replacement crush washer for the drain plug. Okay, so what I did to jack up the car safely. All right. There's a little part right there that has a good amount of metal sticking out. It's hard to see, but you'll want to jack it up from there. I had no problems. It doesn't hurt any plastics or anything, and then you can put your jack stand on the jacking point. If not, you won't have much places over here to put the jack stand. I usually like to put it on the subframe part, but right now it's not visible. This car is so well covered for aerodynamic, so that's what I did. Metal screws. Yeah, definitely. Next time I do this, I'm lifting the car a lot more. Alright, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4. interesting. this is great. So this one doesn't want to move. These two Phillips in the front are being stubborn. Ooh, got it. All right. Alright, so the two Phillips in the front are actually threaded, and they're a little bit of a pain in the butt. Be careful not to strip them. Wow. The little flat ones are just little turn ones. They come out pretty quick. You just go to the left once, and they have like little hooks they hook on. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them to take off the panel. I gotta see if I take out this Phillips. All right. There you go. Make sure to get a big, thick screwdriver for this. I'm gonna get a little thin one. Won't come out. Everything there is nice and tight. So it's two of these in the front, and I believe this panel slides to the back. Boom. Off. Go. Yep, oil change is pretty easy. Once you take that cover off, everything is pretty much right there. You got your oil filter, and right here, plug for the oil. So let's get ready to drain this bad boy. I believe the drain plug is a 17. Yep, I'm right. Wrong way. Got a little spill, but we're good. Alright, so we're gonna let everything drain out before we take out the filter. Alrighty. So you want to clean your drain plug really good. You want to put a new crush washer. I know the factory one, you can probably use it like maybe 3 times. I've done it before, no biggie. Just when it starts thinning out and it starts coming around the sides here of this, it's no good, don't use it. Alright, so let's put it back. And when you tighten this, you want it nice and tight. Don't hang on it. Let the cross washer do its job. Nice and tight. There you go. Once you get the tool to lock, you're good to go. Alright, make sure to position this right. Put the pan under it. Oh, whoa. Yeah. That was surprising. So yeah, you gotta make sure you put it right under. Right after the massive oil spill, we're gonna put the filter on, the new one. I'm gonna use the factory one. Here's the part number. You can see it there, yeah, more or less. I know it's backward because I'm using my iPhone. I don't have a professional camera or nothing, at least not yet. I'm gonna dab it with some oil. I don't think it really matters if it's new or old, but let's use the new one. Make sure to get it on the gasket, on the threads a little bit. Okay. I'm ready to put that filter back over there. Make sure to clean as best you can up here. Put it nice and tight, and tight. So you want to make sure it goes to these hooks right here. And everything lines up, including in the front. These screws go. The Phillips go in the front. Okay, so everything's buttoned up on the bottom of the car, and now it's time to put the oil. Look at the oil spill that the oil filter did. I wasn't expecting it to come out with so much pressure, and so I advise you know, everybody to put something underneath the car, whatever it may be. I use this rubber mat, and it saved my driveway. You can see everything's on the mat. I made this funnel out of a bottle. I'm at limited resources right now, so this is gonna get the job done. Just make sure it's clean. It's better than getting oil all over the valve cover. So, Castrol car takes about 6 quarts. Well, not 6 quarts, 5.7. So, you know, the best way to do it. Put 5 first, 5.5, and then use the dipstick. This is 5 quarts, so I'm just gonna dump the whole thing in there. Okay, once you put all the oil back in, what I'm gonna do is turn the car on for about a good 30 seconds. Let the oil circulate. Oil filter get nice and full. I'm low on fuel. And we're gonna reset that pretty soon. Boom. Now, put the car back on the ground and test the oil. And you're gonna test the oil with the dipstick. Make sure it's as level as possible, meaning that the floor is flat, that the car's not at an angle like this, lifted or anything, and that, you know, you're not gonna read right. So we'll go to that next. Okay, so just put the oil, put about 5.5 quarts, and let it idle for like 30 seconds so everything gets circulated well in there. Put the car down. While I was putting the car down, a thunderstorm drove in. It's a struggle in Miami. 1 second it's sunny, the next it's a tropical storm. Now I'm gonna reset the light. Somebody's alarm went off. Alright. What you're gonna wanna do, put on the on position. Mute that. Alright. So we're gonna go home. We're gonna go to settings. Vehicle. We're gonna go down until we find maintenance info. That's what it needs. I'm 42 miles over. I had previously done the tire rotation when I did the spacers. And let's reset. That's everything that's due. Interesting. It's saying everything is due there. Engine, oil filters, Tire rotation, air filter, spark plugs, transmission oil, engine cooler, brake fluid. Interesting. Alright, let's go back. Okay, it's saying engine oil and tire rotation. Let's just do, would you like to reset information? Let's just do all the do items. There you go. And we are finally done with the oil change. That is not for the EP, for the Type R. It was pretty straightforward. The only thing that was in the way was one panel, aluminum panel. It was easier to take off. It had a couple metal clips on it. You easily took them off with a flathead. And 2 Phillips heads that were in the front of the, like towards the front of the bumper. Basic tools needed are like 17 for the drain plug, a flathead, a Phillips head, a jack stand, jack, and I would advise you put something underneath. That oil filter did catch me off guard, and it still had pressure, so you don't make a mess on your driveway. I do suggest putting something on the ground. Now with the first oil change done, I plan to do some upgrades. First thing are some springs, and I'm waiting for Spoon to bring out a filter, maybe a drop-in filter, and an exhaust. And the downpipe, I haven't decided who I'm gonna get it from yet. But thanks for watching. Peace.